What's up? What is up, guys? What's going on today? Got that glare there. Got that glare. Yeah. So box just came in. Everybody's gone out of the house. Figured it'd be a good time to do it. I was gonna save it for tonight, but whatever. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but there's been a lot of shit going on in the world. The wildfires, and we had some terrible weather Thursday over here in Maryland. So I'm sure that didn't help anything. Getting these things shipped and whatnot. It's a busy time of year, etc., etc. We'll let the post office go this time. So the box came in, shipped very nicely. Guy always ships stuff out very well. He got on me about one of my packing jobs one time. It really wasn't my fault. I packaged it up good. Maybe I could have put some more tape the other way or whatever, but like my nightmare bat, for instance. I just watched that video today again because somebody wanted to see it, so I sent it to him, and that was like, this is a very expensive, very nice mask that the guy spent tons of time working on, and that box literally looked like somebody sat on it, and there's no way that he would have sent it to me like that. So anyway, this is very cool. This was made the year I was born. I think I only have one other mask that was made the year I was born in my room, and that's out of the original mold, but it's a fresh pull type deal. That was another Dave Smith piece, the Beast. So that is very fucking cool. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, cool, this came out when I was born. Wow. Same with this piece, and this is an actual pull from them, so this is really neat. And this gentleman, it's hard to find a lot of research on him, so I had to talk to a few people. I talked to one person actually who just gave me the rundown. He pretty much knows about everybody, so why not hit this guy up? Told me this gentleman was a super nice guy. He lost his life very early. I didn't think it was like a garage explosion in his house. I'm not sure if it was because of fireworks or some other reason. Apparently the guy was like an arm wrestling champion or something, fucking big ass arms, and he was telling me that he could like get the very slightest details and sculpts. Just a very incredible artist. A lot of artists look for, he has a lot of sought after pieces. The Bride, his Frankenstein, stuff like that, Jack Nisi. So this is an 1982 piece that he did. It does have a little bit of paint disappearing on it in certain spots, but rather than getting it touched up, which I talked to this gentleman, and he told me that this mask is, the latex is fine, it's just the paint is just flaking off. So we'll have to open this up and see what's going on, but it's just in like a few little tiny areas. I'm not really worried about it. He was like, I can go ahead and touch it up for you, and I'm like, no, don't do that, because I've actually had a vermilion skull that was losing its paint, and rather than getting it touched up, I wanted to leave it original. I think it just goes with the age. It's just cool, and these piranhas are fucking going nuts right now. I'm trying to get this in before I clean my fish tanks, this mask unboxing, because the fish tanks need to be cleaned out. I feed some of my predator fish night crawlers, like the big 18 count, like my eel and wolffish, and the fucking place this time of year is kind of weird because we're getting to the end of the season where you get fishing. Obviously, it's getting colder and everything like that. So they have green worms, right? And they look like night crawlers. They're just, I guess, I don't think they're injected with dye, but they apparently, from what they eat in the soil, something, I don't fucking know. I read on it one time, but I did read it was harmless for your fish, no big deal. So I'm like, fuck it, whatever, they're just gonna eat some green worms tonight. Boom, gave them the green worms, turned the tank lights on, fucking tank water was green, like a green. Everybody's fine, but it's just bugging the shit out of me. It just looks like algae in the tank, and luckily I only did it to 2 of my tanks, but I gotta clean those out. I do weekly cleanings anyway, even if I had to or not. We're taking this out now. Thank you so much for the packing peanuts. Really appreciate that. Fucking hate packing peanuts. You know this was done on purpose. On purpose. I bet you it was. Everybody hates packing peanuts. The only time packing peanuts I feel are even necessary is if you're shipping a resin piece. You know, something like this. You know, you could just stuff it with paper around it or whatever. These things are so fucking annoying. At least it's a small box. I remember when I used to collect those big busts from Scareware, man. They fucking load their boxes with packing peanuts, man. There's no way you'll have a billion of those motherfuckers everywhere. So anybody that's getting ready to get a Scareware piece, get ready. You'll have packing peanuts fucking central. But hey, it was coming from Canada into the States, and you know, resin pieces can come cracked. I know I bought a piece off of, I'm not going to name any names, but I bought 2 pieces off a guy, and both of them arrived damaged. So, and he was charging like $7.50 a head for these things, and he wasn't pouring his resin castings thick enough, and they were like paper thin in spots. It's fucking really shitty. I stopped fucking with him. He was fucking whatever. Go back to painting. Anyway, let's crack this bitch open and get it out. So I see a few of the paint spots already. This is inscribed Star Master, aka or Space Traveler or something like that. So this is all Jack Nisi right here. It looks like an OG paint job. It's flaking in certain areas. Maybe it just got rubbed on something else. It doesn't look like anything. And what's incredible about this mask is it's mint up the back. It has not ran anywhere. So it's even inscribed 1982 in the back. I don't know what he called himself. Jack Nisi. Yeah, I can see it. It's kind of faded, the stamp. Jack Nisi Studios. Okay, I got you. It's just on both sides. You can barely make it out. Star Master. So here's the Star Master. This mask is incredibly hard to find. Very, very cool. And I already made up my mind. I was looking around the room like, where can I fucking give this guy a really cool... What I'm going to do is put a black bag behind him, and inside here, and get this paper out. I think the black would be more suiting for how it's going to be displayed in the case. Incredibly hard mask to come by. I wouldn't say like these paint, you know, coming off or whatever, but I'm trying to see if it's actually paint wear. It is paint wear. It's just a few little spots, all, you know, here and there. Like you can see, like the nose has just like a little flaked area. This mask though, man, like this guy did a lot of display pieces mostly. So the masks that he did, I'm not even sure how many he did mask-wise, but I know that there were not a lot, you know. But this is incredible to own. Just having it in my possession, it just feels amazing holding this. Absolutely love this. If anybody, you guys know what I'm doing, my collection's kind of going in the sense that I'm trying to get a lot of pieces from a lot of different artists who kind of paved the way for artists who are doing it now. And but the pieces kind of have to go into my collection, and everything kind of has to fit together. I did, you know, but anyway, this thing's fucking awesome. It really is. It's got like these little fucking like alien ears on the side, and then the kind of hard to see them, but there's purple veins all the way through the head here. It's a metallic paint up. The latex, it's a little soft, but like I said, it's in tremendous condition. I mean, it's not falling apart. And the main thing for me, and the number one thing for me, was the fact that the split in the back as well is not run up at all. So that just tells me that nobody tried to wear this. Maybe it was displayed for always. And what I'm going to do, I think, where this guy should go and spend the rest of his days, it does look like somebody tried to touch it up there on the chin. See, I don't like that, because it's just like, leave it alone. You're never going to match it up. It's not even worth trying to. Who knows what color paint this was even done in. You know, it's such a weird thing. So it looks like it was dark and then misted in areas to lighten it up to give it just some kind of depth. But yeah, I don't like when people, especially people that aren't really artists, try to go in there and fix masks, because like I said, man, you got to be careful. You can't just be using any types of paint on these. You got to be careful with that shit, man. So, but anyway, here it is, fucking Star Master, stoked as fuck to own this goddamn thing. From the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, cool, I have to have that in my collection. Cool, it's Jack Nisi. I don't own any Jack Nisi pieces, so why not throw a Jack Nisi up in this mix? Dude was fucking gone too soon. I have a lot of artist stuff that have gone too soon in my collection. Very cool. This light is fucking killing up in my big ass head in front of it. But there it is, Star Master. Very cool. But anyway, I keep dodging this. Where I'm going to display this, guys, right next to my OG original Be Something Studios visitor, because there's a lot of like that veinage type shit going on in his head, just like this one, and they're both kind of like a space deal, so it's like no brainer. These guys need to be next to each other. I'm going to go ahead and do that when I cut this video short, or off, whatever, short, it ain't short now. Cut this video off. I'm going to go ahead and take my vampire bat that was hanging up in David Lady's office, where he did like all the creepy cheapy videos and shit. It's hard as a brick, but it's an OG vampire bat, or a bat, whatever the fuck, Be Something Studios. So that thing's hard as a rock, but it is cool. Just, you know, coming out of somebody's collection like that, and then being on in David's old school videos makes it kind of neat. So, but anyway, you can see the veins coming through the head now. Turn it, see the sculpt. There's a lot of little things going on, but this mask is fucking cool as fuck. I love it. I love it. It's like, you know, it kind of is giving me like this Distortions vibe, because they had a lot of these kind of old school masks, and they're super hard to find old Distortion stuff, man. People jump on that shit so fast, and it's fucking gone. Some guys, I'm so jealous of their Distortions collections. So yeah, if I can expand and get some, you know, bigger, you know, displaying areas in here, I'd love to set up like a fucking old school Distortion setup one day. You know, I haven't been collecting long, so I have plenty of time. That's the cool thing about this hobby, is you always have time, and that's what makes it kind of neat, because you're always on forever the search for what you might be looking for, or there's like tons of masks that you might want, and then you fucking, you know, you like, it pops up out of nowhere and you get it, and it's awesome. So that's another thing that makes the hobby so much fun. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this short. I gotta get these. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been playing it since like 8 this morning, man. I'm just like, I can't put it down. The fucking game is so good. But thank you so much. You know who you are. I appreciate it. The sculpt looks fucking amazing. I love it. Even the paint areas that are chipped gives it that like vintage look, you know. Like, a lot of people take these masks like this and they'll take it to another artist and have them redo the whole paint. To me, it kills it. I don't know. I don't know if this was an original Nisi paint up. I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. I know David Lady painted one. His looked really shiny and metallic, and I don't think any of his paint would have come off like that. So maybe this is an OG Nisi paint up. Those of you who know Jack a lot better than I do, obviously, maybe you can kind of tell me. I don't even know if anybody else has any of these in their collection. I would love to know how many are out there. So if you guys have any of these in your collections, please give me a shout out and show me yours. I think it would be cool. Like I said, I'm going to get this guy behind glass where he belongs. He's small too, so I could kind of put him in a hobby box and kind of just like present him that way to kind of prolong his life. But he's going to be in the IKEA cases, so it should be fine. And after this many years of being out in the air holding up this well, behind those should just be fine. So absolutely tickled with this purchase. Love it, love it, love it. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll be back at you when we coming back at you. I'm sure it'll be next week. I got to pay something off, but I'm sure it'll be next week. There should be some stuff coming in. I have some stuff with other artists that's all in the works. It just needs to kind of, they need to do them. I need to give them time to do them. The one guy's stuff should be here soon. I mean, it's been a little bit of time now, so I'm not gonna get impatient and be a dick, but you know, it's like, come on, let's go. But anyway, here it is, Jack Nisi, Star Master, aka Space Traveler, Time Traveler, whatever it is, I can't remember. There might even have been a few more names for this mask. I'm not sure. Star Master sounds really cool, and it's even inscribed in the mask. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, this thing's called Star Master. Star Master. All right, you guys have a good weekend, and we'll be back at you next week, hopefully with some more videos. Just keep them coming.